Ladies and gentlemen, life, with all its unpredictability, is like a vast ocean. Sometimes the waters are calm and everything flows smoothly. But inevitably, we all encounter storms, moments when the winds of adversity blow fiercely and the waves of challenges seem insurmountable. In these times, it can feel like we are being tossed around with no control over where we're headed. But just like an anchor holds a ship steady during a storm, hope is what keeps us grounded when life's tempests arise. It doesn't eliminate the storm, but it provides the stability needed to endure it. Hope gives us something to cling to when all else fails. When the winds of despair threaten to capsize us, it is hope that prevents us from drifting aimlessly or giving up entirely. It tells us that, despite the chaos surrounding us, there is still something worth fighting for, something worth waiting for. With hope, we believe that the storm will eventually pass and brighter days are ahead. This belief doesn't just ease our anxiety, it empowers us to keep moving forward, even when every sign suggests we should give up. Unlike fleeting emotions, hope is a deep, steady force. While feelings like happiness or excitement may come and go, hope endures through the toughest of times. It's not a naive optimism that denies the existence of difficulties, but rather a grounded belief that we can survive and thrive in spite of them. Hope enables us to acknowledge the reality of our circumstances while holding on to the possibility of a better outcome. This balance of realism and optimism is what gives hope its power. Hope also brings clarity in the midst of confusion. When life's storms make it difficult to see the path ahead, hope serves as a guiding light. It helps us maintain focus on our goals and dreams, even when circumstances seem to pull us in different directions. With hope, we are reminded of our purpose, of the things that truly matter, and this clarity gives us the courage to stay the course, no matter how rough the journey becomes. Moreover, hope is what fuels resilience. In times of struggle, it is often easier to succumb to feelings of defeat and hopelessness. But those who hold on to hope can endure far more than they ever imagined. Hope teaches us that failure is not final and that setbacks are not the end of the story. It tells us that no matter how many times we fall, we can always rise again. This inner strength born from hope helps us bounce back from adversity and continue our journey with renewed determination. In addition to being a personal source of strength, hope is also contagious. When we hold on to hope, we inspire those around us to do the same. Just as a beacon of light can guide multiple ships to safety, one person's hope can uplift and encourage others who may be struggling. In this way, hope not only sustains us individually, but also fosters a sense of collective resilience and support. It creates a ripple effect that can positively impact entire communities. In the face of challenges, your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. It determines how you perceive setbacks, failures, and opportunities. A mindset rooted in hope is one of empowerment. It allows you to see possibilities where others see roadblocks. When difficulties arise, it's not the external circumstances that dictate your success, but your internal belief system. Those with a hopeful mindset understand that obstacles are temporary and that success is still within reach, even if the path forward is unclear. A hopeful mindset fuels resilience. It's easy to feel defeated when things don't go as planned, but hope transforms that feeling of failure into an opportunity for growth. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a hopeful mindset prompts you to ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in perspective enables you to find meaning in your struggles and to view setbacks as stepping stones rather than barriers. You become more adaptable, more willing to push forward because your mindset is one that embraces the potential for change and improvement. But at its core, a hopeful mindset is also about choice. Life throws challenges at everyone, but the difference lies in how you choose to respond. You can choose to dwell on what's going wrong, or you can focus on what's still possible. Those who cultivate a mindset of hope make the conscious decision to concentrate on solutions rather than problems. They don't ignore the difficulties in front of them, but they choose not to let those difficulties define their future. By actively choosing hope, they empower themselves to keep moving forward, no matter how daunting the road ahead may seem. Furthermore, hope creates a sense of purpose. When your mindset is filled with hope, you are constantly looking toward the future, driven by the belief that things can get better. This sense of purpose gives your actions meaning, even in the midst of adversity. Hope provides a clear reason to keep going. It reminds you that your efforts today are building the foundation for a better tomorrow. When you have hope, you understand that every small step you take matters and brings you closer to your goals. A hopeful mindset also fosters creativity and problem solving. When faced with a challenge, those who are hopeful don't just accept defeat, they think outside the box, looking for new ways to overcome obstacles. Hope pushes you to innovate, to try again, and to explore alternative routes to success. Instead of feeling limited by a problem, a hopeful mindset expands your thinking and opens up new possibilities. It encourages you to believe that there is always another way forward, even if it hasn't been discovered yet. Hope and mindset are deeply connected to your emotional and mental well-being. When you focus on hopeful outcomes, you reduce stress and anxiety because your thoughts are centered on potential solutions rather than on fears or doubts. This positive mental framework helps you stay calm and collected in the face of pressure, giving you the emotional endurance to persevere. A hopeful mindset also fosters self-compassion. As you understand that setbacks don't define you, they are simply part of the journey. Fear is a natural response to the unknown, but when allowed to take over, it can become paralyzing. It feeds self-doubt, magnifies risks, and blinds you to potential opportunities. However, hope is the antidote to fear. While fear tells you what could go wrong, hope reminds you of what can go right. Shifting from fear to hope doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It means choosing to focus on the possibilities rather than the limitations. This mental shift is essential to moving forward in life, especially in the face of uncertainty. When fear dominates your thoughts, it's easy to fall into a pattern of inaction. Fear makes obstacles appear bigger than they really are, convincing you that it's safer to stay in your comfort zone than to take a risk. But this mindset keeps you stuck. Hope, on the other hand, pushes you to take action even when the outcome is uncertain. It gives you the courage to make decisions, move forward, and trust that your efforts will lead to growth, even if the path is difficult. One of the most powerful ways to shift from fear to hope is by changing your inner dialogue. Fear often manifests through negative self-talk. I'm not good enough, this will never work, or what if I fail? These thoughts drain your energy and motivation. By replacing them with hopeful affirmations, I am capable, I can find a solution, and even if I stumble, I will learn, you start to rewire your brain to focus on positive outcomes. Over time, this practice strengthens your belief in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles. Another way to foster hope over fear is by taking small, manageable steps toward your goals. Fear often arises from feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of a challenge. When you break it down into smaller, achievable tasks, hope naturally grows with each step you complete. Progress, no matter how small, builds momentum and reinforces the belief that you are capable of making things happen. Each accomplishment, however minor, diminishes fear and strengthens hope, empowering you to keep going. Hope also allows you to reframe failure. While fear views failure as a dead end, hope sees it as part of a learning process. When you shift your perspective, setbacks no longer feel like personal defeats, but instead become opportunities to grow. Hope gives you the resilience to pick yourself up after a fall and the wisdom to see failure as temporary. This mindset shift is crucial for maintaining forward momentum in life. Fear may try to convince you that one failure is the end of the road, but hope reminds you that it's just one chapter in a much larger story. Additionally, surrounding yourself with positive influences can help you shift from fear to hope. Fear tends to isolate, making you feel as though you're facing challenges alone. But hope thrives in community. By connecting with others who encourage, uplift, and believe in you, your own hope is strengthened. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or even inspirational content, these positive influences help to quiet your fears and amplify your hope. They remind you that you are not alone in your struggles and that support is always available. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, and while it's natural to want to avoid them, embracing challenges is key to personal growth and success. Many people view challenges as obstacles standing in the way of their goals, but with the right mindset, challenges become opportunities for development, learning, and transformation. When you approach challenges with hope rather than fear, you begin to see them not as setbacks, but as stepping stones toward becoming stronger and more resilient. One of the first steps in embracing challenges is to change your perception of them. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me, shift the question to, what can I learn from this? This simple change in perspective transforms a difficult situation into an opportunity for growth. Challenges push you beyond your comfort zone, forcing you to develop new skills, insights, and abilities. By seeing challenges as teachers rather than threats, you open yourself up to the potential for learning and improvement. Challenges also reveal your true capabilities. Often we underestimate our strength until we are tested by adversity. In times of difficulty, we discover resilience, creativity, and problem-solving abilities that we didn't know we possessed. Embracing challenges allows you to tap into these hidden reserves of strength and use them to overcome obstacles. The more you face and conquer challenges, the more confident you become in your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. This confidence, in turn, fuels further hope and encourages you to keep pushing forward. Moreover, embracing challenges builds resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, and it is only developed through experience. When you face a challenge head-on and work through it, you strengthen your ability to handle future difficulties. Each challenge you overcome adds another layer of resilience, making you more capable of withstanding life's ups and downs. Embracing challenges doesn't mean they will be easy, but it does mean you'll emerge stronger and more prepared for what lies ahead. Challenges also provide clarity and focus. In the midst of adversity, it becomes clear what truly matters and what is worth fighting for. Challenges strip away distractions and force you to focus on your core goals and values. They help you prioritize and eliminate what is unnecessary, allowing you to channel your energy toward what will move you forward. By embracing challenges, you not only grow stronger, but you also become more aligned with your purpose, making your actions more intentional and impactful. Another benefit of embracing challenges is the sense of accomplishment that comes from overcoming them. There is a unique satisfaction in tackling something difficult and coming out on the other side. This sense of achievement boosts your self-esteem and reinforces your belief in your abilities. Each time you overcome a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. This builds a cycle of success. The more challenges you embrace, the more confident and hopeful you become about facing future obstacles. Purpose is the driving force that gives our lives meaning, and when challenges arise, it is often our sense of purpose that gives us the strength to keep moving forward. When you have a clear understanding of why you're pursuing a purpose, becomes the anchor that holds you steady in the face of adversity. It provides clarity, direction, and the motivation to persevere no matter how tough the journey gets. Purpose doesn't just make you stronger, it gives you a reason to endure the struggles, knowing that the outcome is worth the effort. At the heart of every challenge, your purpose serves as a reminder of what you are fighting for. Whether it's a personal goal, a dream, or a responsibility to others, your purpose helps you push through moments of doubt or exhaustion. When difficulties pile up, it can be tempting to give in to fear or frustration, but a strong sense of purpose ignites your inner resolve. It shifts your focus from the discomfort of the present to the greater impact of your actions. This shift empowers you to persist even when the odds seem stacked against you. Purpose also fuels resilience by giving meaning to your struggles. When you face challenges without a clear purpose, those challenges can feel overwhelming and pointless. But when you are connected to a deep sense of why you are doing what you're doing, every challenge becomes part of a larger journey. Instead of seeing setbacks as roadblocks, you see them as opportunities to grow stronger in pursuit of your mission. Purpose turns obstacles into stepping stones, transforming hardship into a necessary part of reaching your goals. Moreover, purpose brings focus to your life. In times of uncertainty or hardship, it's easy to get distracted or discouraged. You might question your abilities or wonder whether you're on the right path. But when your actions are aligned with a clear purpose, distractions lose their power. You're less likely to be swayed by temporary setbacks because your purpose keeps you laser focused on the bigger picture. This clarity helps you prioritize your energy and efforts, ensuring that you stay on track, even when things get tough. Purpose is also a powerful source of hope. Knowing that your actions serve a greater good, whether for yourself, your family, your community, or the world, gives you the hope necessary to keep going. This hope is rooted in the belief that your efforts will lead to meaningful outcomes. It reassures you that the sacrifices and struggles of today are contributing to something much larger than the challenges at hand. Purpose-driven hope is a renewable resource that fuels you when your energy is low and reignites your determination when your confidence wavers. Furthermore, having a purpose connects you to something bigger than yourself. It fosters a sense of belonging and responsibility, reminding you that your journey impacts more than just your individual success. Whether it's making a difference in someone's life, contributing to a larger cause, or leaving a legacy, purpose creates a sense of community and shared destiny. This connection not only strengthens your resolve, but also gives you the encouragement to keep going, knowing that your actions matter in the lives of others. Hope is not just a personal force, it has the power to spread and uplift those around you. When you hold on to hope, even in difficult times, it creates a ripple effect that can inspire and motivate others. Hope is contagious, and its positive energy can be shared with those who may be struggling, helping to create a supportive environment where everyone feels encouraged to persevere. By fostering hope within yourself, you also contribute to the hope and resilience of your community, creating a cycle of positivity that benefits everyone. One of the most powerful ways hope becomes contagious is through the way you handle adversity. When people see you facing challenges with courage, optimism, and a belief in a better future, they are inspired to adopt a similar mindset. Your ability to maintain hope in difficult circumstances shows others that it is possible to find light even in dark times. This demonstration of hope gives others permission to believe that they too can overcome their challenges. In this way, your personal hope becomes a beacon for those who may be struggling to find their own. Hope spreads through connection. When you share your experiences, your struggles, and your hopes with others, you create a space where people feel understood and less alone. Often we think of hope as something we need to keep to ourselves, but by opening up and being vulnerable, you allow others to see that they are not the only ones facing hardship. This sense of shared struggle and collective hope builds stronger relationships and fosters a sense of solidarity as everyone begins to realize they are part of a larger, supportive community. Furthermore, hope can be shared through encouragement and support. When you actively uplift others by offering words of encouragement, advice, or simply a listening ear, you inject hope into their lives. Sometimes people lose sight of hope because they feel overwhelmed by their problems. A kind word or thoughtful gesture can remind them that they are capable of getting through their challenges. This doesn't mean solving their problems for them, but showing them that they have the strength to persevere. By offering support, you become a source of hope for others. In environments like workplaces, families, or teams, hope is essential for collective success. When everyone is hopeful and focused on positive outcomes, it creates a culture of possibility and resilience. People are more willing to take risks, collaborate, and push through challenges because they believe in the potential for success. Leaders who model hope by maintaining a forward-thinking vision and inspiring their teams can lift the entire group, turning what might have been a difficult situation into an opportunity for growth and achievement. Hope also transforms how people approach problem solving. In a hopeful environment, challenges are not seen as dead ends, but as puzzles that can be solved with creativity and persistence. This shift in mindset encourages others to think outside the box, find solutions, and keep trying even when faced with setbacks. When hope is present, people believe that there is always a way forward, which fosters a proactive and resilient approach to tackling difficulties. In the pursuit of your goals and dreams, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the enormity of the journey ahead. Whether you're facing a daunting project, a personal challenge, or a major life change, the prospect of everything you need to accomplish can feel paralyzing. However, taking one step at a time is a powerful approach that transforms seemingly insurmountable tasks into manageable actions. This method not only alleviates stress, but also instills a sense of progress and hope as you move forward. The first benefit of taking one step at a time is that it reduces feelings of overwhelm. When you focus on the big picture, it's common to feel daunted by the distance you still need to cover. This can lead to anxiety and self-doubt, making it harder to take action. By breaking your journey into smaller, more manageable steps, you create a clear pathway forward. Each step represents a small victory, helping you build momentum and confidence as you progress toward your ultimate goal. Taking things step by step also allows you to maintain focus. In a world filled with distractions and competing priorities, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. By committing to tackle one task at a time, you can concentrate your energy and attention on the immediate action at hand. This focused approach not only enhances your efficiency, but also fosters a deeper sense of engagement with your work. You become fully present in each moment, which is essential for making meaningful progress. Additionally, taking one step at a time encourages reflection and adjustment. When you take a moment to assess your progress after each step, you can evaluate what's working and what needs to change. This iterative process allows you to make informed decisions about your next steps, ensuring that you are always moving in the right direction. Hope plays a crucial role here. It encourages you to remain adaptable and open to change, knowing that every step is an opportunity to learn and grow. Moreover, celebrating small victories along the way is essential for maintaining motivation. Each time you complete a step, take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate your achievement. These celebrations, no matter how small, help to reinforce your sense of progress and keep your spirits high. They remind you that you are moving forward, which can be incredibly uplifting during challenging times. By fostering a sense of accomplishment, you create a positive feedback loop that encourages you to keep taking those steps. In addition, taking one step at a time cultivates patience and resilience. The journey toward any significant goal often requires time and persistence, and understanding this can help you manage your expectations. By focusing on the present moment and committing to the next step, you reduce the pressure to achieve everything all at once. This approach encourages you to remain patient, allowing you to navigate challenges with grace and determination. Resilience is built through consistent effort, and each step taken strengthens your ability to keep going, even when faced with setbacks. Finally, taking one step at a time embodies the idea of progress over perfection. In our pursuit of success, it's easy to fall into the trap of wanting everything to be perfect before we move forward. However, this mindset can lead to procrastination and fear of failure. By adopting a step-by-step approach, you embrace the imperfections and uncertainties that come with growth. You recognize that progress is what truly matters, and each step you take, no matter how imperfect, brings you closer to your goals. Mental toughness is the resilience and strength of mind that enables individuals to face challenges, overcome obstacles, and stay committed to their goals despite adversity. It's an essential quality that empowers you to push through difficult times and maintain hope, even when circumstances are unfavorable. Developing mental toughness is not just about being stoic, it's about cultivating a mindset that allows you to adapt, learn, and grow from every experience, thereby enhancing your overall capacity to succeed. One of the first steps in developing mental toughness is fostering a positive mindset. This involves challenging negative thoughts and reframing your perspective on setbacks and difficulties. Instead of viewing challenges as insurmountable barriers, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Cultivating a positive mindset helps you maintain hope and encourages a solution-oriented approach. When you believe that you can overcome obstacles, you are more likely to take the necessary actions to move forward, even in the face of adversity. Another crucial aspect of mental toughness is embracing discomfort. Many people shy away from challenges because they fear failure or discomfort. However, mental toughness requires you to lean into the uncomfortable situations that push you beyond your limits. By confronting challenges head-on and recognizing that discomfort is a natural part of growth, you build resilience. Each time you step out of your comfort zone, you expand your capacity to handle future difficulties, reinforcing your mental fortitude. Setting clear goals also plays a vital role in developing mental toughness. When you have specific, achievable goals, you create a roadmap for your journey. This clarity allows you to focus your energy and efforts on the steps that will lead you to success. However, it's essential to remain flexible in your approach. Mental toughness means being adaptable and open to change when obstacles arise. By maintaining a clear vision of your goals while being willing to adjust your plans, you enhance your ability to navigate setbacks with confidence and grace. Additionally, practicing self-discipline is key to building mental toughness. Self-discipline involves making consistent choices that align with your long-term goals, even when you don't feel like it. This commitment to your goals strengthens your resolve and reinforces the belief that you can overcome challenges. Mental toughness is often about doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel in the moment. By cultivating self-discipline, you create a foundation of reliability and resilience that empowers you to push through difficulties. Support systems are also crucial for developing mental toughness. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether friends, family, or mentors, can provide encouragement and motivation during tough times. Sharing your struggles and seeking support allows you to gain perspective and reminds you that you are not alone in your challenges. A strong support network reinforces your mental toughness by providing the emotional strength and encouragement needed to keep going, even when things get tough. In a world filled with distractions and immediate demands, staying focused on long-term goals is essential for achieving meaningful success. It's easy to get caught up in day-to-day challenges and lose sight of the bigger picture. However, maintaining a long-term perspective allows you to navigate the ups and downs of life with purpose and direction. By keeping your eyes on your ultimate objectives, you cultivate resilience, commitment, and the ability to weather short-term setbacks. The first step to staying focused on long-term goals is to clearly define what those goals are. Take the time to articulate your vision for the future and identify the specific outcomes you wish to achieve. This clarity serves as your North Star, guiding your actions and decisions as you progress on your journey. When you know what you're working toward, it becomes easier to prioritize tasks and make choices that align with your objectives. This focus helps to filter out distractions that might otherwise divert your attention and energy. Once your long-term goals are established, it's crucial to break them down into smaller, actionable steps. Large goals can seem overwhelming, and without a plan, it's easy to feel lost or discouraged. By breaking your goals into manageable tasks, you create a roadmap that makes progress feel achievable. Each small step you complete not only brings you closer to your ultimate goal, but also provides a sense of accomplishment. This momentum can keep your motivation high, reinforcing your commitment to the long-term vision you've set for yourself. Maintaining a long-term focus also requires patience and persistence. Achieving significant goals often takes time, and there will inevitably be challenges along the way. It's essential to remind yourself that progress is not always linear. There will be setbacks and obstacles that test your resolve. By staying patient and understanding that the journey may be fraught with difficulties, you cultivate the resilience needed to persevere. Hope plays a critical role here, as it reminds you that each step, no matter how small, is a move closer to realizing your vision. Additionally, regularly reviewing your long-term goals and progress is vital for maintaining focus. Set aside time to reflect on your journey, assess what's working, and identify areas that need adjustment. This practice not only helps you stay aligned with your objectives, but also allows you to celebrate your achievements along the way. Acknowledging your progress reinforces your motivation and commitment to your long-term goals. It also provides an opportunity to recalibrate your approach if necessary, ensuring you remain on track toward your ultimate vision. Another key aspect of staying focused on long-term goals is to cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace the idea that challenges and setbacks are opportunities for learning and growth, rather than reasons to abandon your goals. With a growth mindset, you view difficulties as stepping stones to success, which can help maintain your enthusiasm and dedication. This mindset fosters resilience, enabling you to bounce back from setbacks with renewed determination and a clearer perspective on how to move forward. In the pursuit of our long-term goals, it's easy to overlook the importance of celebrating small wins along the way. Often we focus solely on the larger milestones, waiting until we achieve them to recognize our efforts. However, celebrating small wins is crucial for maintaining motivation, reinforcing positive behaviors, and cultivating a sense of progress. Each small victory contributes to your overall success and deserves acknowledgement and celebration. Celebrating small wins fosters a sense of accomplishment. When you take the time to recognize and appreciate your achievements, no matter how minor, they reinforce the belief that you are making progress. This sense of accomplishment can be incredibly motivating, propelling you forward and encouraging you to keep working toward your larger goals. Acknowledging these small steps helps you develop a positive mindset, making the journey feel rewarding rather than burdensome. Moreover, recognizing small wins helps build momentum. Each time you achieve a small goal, it creates a psychological boost that can fuel your drive to tackle the next challenge. This momentum is essential for maintaining motivation, especially during difficult times. When you celebrate each small win, you create a cycle of success where one achievement leads to another. This continuous reinforcement keeps your energy levels high and your focus sharp, propelling you closer to your ultimate objectives. Celebrating small wins also enhances your resilience. The path to achieving long-term goals is often fraught with challenges and setbacks, which can be disheartening. By taking the time to celebrate your small victories, you cultivate a mindset of positivity and gratitude, even in the face of adversity. This practice allows you to shift your focus away from what hasn't gone right and instead emphasize what you have accomplished. Recognizing these wins builds emotional strength and resilience, helping you bounce back from difficulties with renewed determination. Additionally, celebrating small wins fosters a culture of positivity and support within your community. Whether in the workplace, among friends, or within your family, acknowledging each other's achievements creates an environment where everyone feels valued and motivated. This culture of celebration encourages collaboration as individuals recognize the importance of supporting one another in their journeys. By celebrating small wins together, you create a collective sense of progress, making the journey more enjoyable and fulfilling for everyone involved. It's also essential to personalize your celebration of small wins. What feels like a significant achievement to one person may not resonate the same way with another. Tailoring your celebrations to what matters to you can enhance their impact. This might involve treating yourself to something special, taking time to reflect on your accomplishments, or sharing your successes with others. Personalizing your celebrations allows you to connect more deeply with your achievements and reinforces their significance in your overall journey. In a world often overshadowed by challenges and uncertainty, hope emerges as a powerful legacy that can transcend generations. It is more than just a feeling, it is a transformative force that inspires individuals to envision a better future and take action to create it. When you cultivate hope within yourself and share it with others, you contribute to a legacy that empowers those around you. This legacy of hope can create ripples of positivity, resilience, and change that extend far beyond your own life. The first step in establishing hope as your legacy is to embody it in your daily life. Your actions and attitudes serve as examples for others, especially those in your immediate circle. By demonstrating a hopeful mindset in the face of adversity, you show others that challenges can be overcome. This embodiment of hope encourages those around you to adopt a similar outlook, creating a collective belief in the possibility of a brighter future. Your consistent commitment to hope can inspire others to pursue their aspirations, fostering a culture of optimism and resilience. Additionally, sharing your personal stories of hope and triumph can significantly impact those who hear them. When you recount experiences where you overcame obstacles or faced difficulties with determination, you provide tangible examples of hope in action. These narratives can resonate deeply with others, encouraging them to persevere in their own struggles. By opening up and being vulnerable, you create connections that reinforce the idea that hope is not just a lofty concept, but a practical, attainable reality. Your stories can serve as beacons of inspiration, illuminating the path for others to follow. Moreover, instilling hope in future generations is a vital aspect of creating a lasting legacy. As mentors, parents, or community leaders, you have the opportunity to nurture hope in young minds. Encourage them to dream big and pursue their passions, reminding them that setbacks are merely stepping stones to success. By fostering an environment where hope thrives, you empower the next generation to face challenges with courage and resilience. This cultivation of hope not only shapes their futures, but also reinforces the notion that they can contribute to a more hopeful world. Creating a legacy of hope also involves actively contributing to your community. Engaging in acts of kindness, volunteerism, and advocacy can significantly impact the lives of those around you. By dedicating your time and resources to uplift others, you demonstrate that hope is a collective effort. When individuals witness your commitment to making a positive difference, it inspires them to act in kind. This ripple effect can lead to a community that prioritizes hope and support, fostering an environment where everyone feels empowered to strive for their goals. The hope is inherently tied to resilience. By cultivating your own resilience and demonstrating how to navigate life's challenges with a hopeful perspective, you teach others that setbacks do not define their potential. Resilience allows individuals to bounce back from difficulties, and when combined with hope, it creates a powerful foundation for personal growth and success. Your legacy becomes one of strength, teaching others that they too can overcome obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side. As you build a legacy of hope, it's essential to remember the importance of self-care. Nurturing your own mental and emotional well-being allows you to maintain the energy and positivity needed to inspire others. By prioritizing self-care, you model healthy habits and demonstrate that taking care of oneself is a crucial aspect of sustaining hope. When you practice self-care, you enhance your ability to share hope with others, ensuring that your legacy remains vibrant and impactful. Hope is a powerful legacy that can transform lives and communities. By embodying hope in your actions, sharing your stories, nurturing future generations, and actively contributing to your community, you create a lasting impact that extends beyond your own life. Your legacy of hope inspires resilience and empowers others to pursue their dreams, fostering a collective belief in the possibility of a brighter future. Embrace hope as your legacy and watch as it creates ripples of positivity and change that resonate for generations to come.